All right. So we're going to start in child's pose today. And as I was racking my brain as to what kind of class to provide today, what theme to possibly throw in here, so I love themes, I really couldn't figure anything out. So I decided after all my looking and kind of testing my waters on online and in my notes, I decided today's the day just for you. So I want you to take a moment in your child's pose to think about what you might need. So perhaps today's a day where you want to energize and you want to pick up the pace a little bit. You might want to just take it really easy and invest in some deeper stretching. So each pose gives you that opportunity to make choices. If you're in a down dog, but you're feeling you want really good stillness and softness, then maybe a child's pose is more suitable. So kind of tweak it any way you want today. And if you're not sure what you want, just do whatever I do. All right, so in child's pose, your knees are wide and you're moving into your mat, taking a moment in stillness here. Remember, we have stillness, we have activity and action, we have depth and softness, all those different things that you can invest in on your mat. So welcome to wherever you choose to go today, and know that you are the most important person in the room right now. So focus on the breath for a few moments, just breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Taking our right arm, slide it underneath the left, allowing ourselves to stretch our shoulder a little. You can go deeper by pressing deeper. You can keep it soft by just taking it right to that comfortable place. Let's bring our arm out and then just switch sides. So slide the left one under. Sliding the arm out, come back to the center. And then gently move your way into a tabletop position. Bring the knees to face the wrists. So wake up our spine with our cat and cow. So inhale, lower the belly and lift the heart. Exhale, draw the navel in and roll the spine to the sky. Keep that going through with your breath. And let it go. Play around with this depth of this pose, maybe pressing your belly down a little bit deeper, lifting your heart a little bit higher, rolling the spine a little bit higher. Always using the breath through each movement. And then slowly move back to neutral tabletop position, taking the right leg out behind you. Slide it over the left and place the top of the foot down. And now peek over the right shoulder. Come back and now peek over the left. Feels really good on the waistline. Coming back to the center, bring the knee in and now extend the left and just slide it over the right and put it down. And now peek over the left shoulder. And then peek over the right. Return to center and bring the knees to the mat. Walking the hands back to the knees, come up to what we call a thunderbolt pose here. Let's go ahead and take our right leg out to the side. Bring the arms overhead with a big inhalation. Exhale, just bring them halfway down. Sliding your fingertips towards the floor on the left, tip over. And then coming back to the center, just gently slide down the long leg. Inhale, come back to center, and then tip over towards the floor. Remind yourself here that if the brick is something that serves you well, have it nearby all the time. And then just once more, take it down towards the floor. And then bring it up to center and down towards the long leg. And then coming back to the center, slide that right leg in just enough to bend it. Allow the weight, the shifting of the body, so the knee now rides over the right ankle, and tip it over to a side lunge. Use that lower arm to push into that leg. Look up towards the one on top, that left one. Fantastic. And then slowly come back to the center. Bring the hands down to the mat and slide this leg out a little further and sit back to one-legged child's pose. Feel that lovely stretch inside of the thigh. Coming back to tabletop position, walk the hands back to thunderbolt pose. Bring the left leg out to the side and inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Exhale, just halfway down. Tipping over towards the floor, side bend. Inhale, return to the center. Exhale, slide down the long leg. Ease into each pose towards the floor. And then back to center. I love that word in yoga, ease. Allow yourself to ease into your comfort zone. Coming back to center, reach for the floor. And then inhale right back into the center and down that long leg, exhale. And then finding the way back to the center, slide that left leg in so it is bent. Glide the knee to come over the ankle and then tip it over to a side lunge. Using that arm to press into the inner thigh, look up towards that right hand. And slowly rise back to the center. Slide that leg back out long as you're bringing the hands to the mat and fall back into a one-legged child's pose. And then begin to bring yourself back to a tabletop position. Fantastic. Tuck the toes underneath you. Lift the knees just about 2 inches off of the floor. Allow your body to just adjust to this distribution of weight. Engage the core. Feel the hands pressing the mat away. Begin to push the hips back towards the heels and then slowly lift up, downward facing dog. As this is our first downward facing dog of our practice today, let's just enjoy it. Bend one knee and then bend another. That first dog is always a bit more stiff, so feel it. And then coming back to center, it's time to just seek a tiny bit of stillness. So let the head just hang. Spread those fingers wide. Draw that navel in towards the spine. Take a long breath in. And then open your mouth and just let all that air out. Once more, breathe in deep. And nice long exhale. Gazing towards the front of the mat now, let's just take a little walk to the front of the mat. So take your time. Walk the hands, the feet forward until you come into a standing forward fold. Sliding the hands up halfway to a half fold, and then exhale, fold right back down. Bending the knees, root to rise, stand nice and tall, reaching the fingers to the sky, glide the hands to the heart. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, open wide and bow forward. Inhale, rise halfway, and exhale, refold. Bending the knees, root to rise. Once again, this time, place the hands in prayer. Inhale, reaching the fingertips to the sky. Exhale, tip to the right-hand side. Inhale, right back to the center, and exhale over to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Pull the elbows down, cactus arms, fall back and look up. Standing bridge here. And then inhale, reach back up and exhale, long fold forward. Inhale, rise halfway, and exhale, place the hands on the mat. Step the right foot back, step the left foot back, plank pose. Press the mat away, engage the core in this plank pose. For a moment, maybe shift a little forward, pull the heels back. Shift a little forward and pull the heels back. Tune into the strength to hold you here. One more breath. And then the knees touch the mat. Allow the belly to come down to the mat. Inhale, touch the toes down and lift the heart high, cobra. Exhale, push back to the knees, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Gazing forward, bring the right foot forward and then the left. Inhale to a half fold and exhale, fold right back down. Soften the knees as we root to rise, reaching to the sky. Bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Bring the hands to prayer. Exhale, tip left. Inhale, rise to center. And exhale, tip right. Inhale, rise to center. Standing bridge with cactus arms, look up. Inhale, reach back up and exhale with a long spine, fold forward. Inhale to a half fold and exhale, touch back down. Step the left foot back and then the right foot back to a plank pose. Hold that plank pose through one big breath. And then exhale once again, drop the knees, allow the body to touch down. Inhale to a cobra and exhale, tuck the toes, hips up and back, down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Bringing the right knee down to the mat, spin around towards the left to open the gate. Feel the fingers reach up, the hand press down, seek space. Now circle, arm down towards the hip, graze the body, big circles. One more. This time, just bring it up till it hovers over the ear and float the leg off of the floor, side table, flex the foot. Hold right here. Bending the knee, catch the ankle with the hand. Release and extend. Touch the toe back down and bring the body back to center plank pose. And then hips up, hip back, down dog. Repeating that on the left, drop the left knee down. Open the gate to the left, to the right-hand side. Feel the hand press down, the fingers reach up, take a breath, exhale, big circle down towards the hips, graze the body, lift it up. Again. And we're gonna go ahead and do one more halfway, so bring it right over the ear. And then float the leg off of the floor with a flexed foot and hold right here. Pull the heel towards the glute, reach back and catch your ankle. A little push into the hand, a little press with the hip. Feel that lovely stretch in that big muscle or quadricep muscle. Release, touch down, turn back around, find downward facing dog. Gazing forward, step to the front of the mat. Rise halfway, and then exhale, fold. Bending the knees, root to rise, and bring hands to heart center. All right, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, big open wide fold forward. Inhale to a half fold. All right, bend the knee until the hands touch the floor. See if you can gently jump back and land soft to plank. One breath in plank, and now slowly lower a little bit at a time. Squeezing the elbows to the side of the body and then dip down and lift to cobra. Beautiful. Hips up, hips back, down dog. Inhale, right leg comes high to the sky. Exhale, pull the knee right towards that right elbow. Inhale, lift it again. Exhale, bring it over towards the left elbow. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it in towards the nose, round the spine, lift the heel of the back foot, and step forward. High lunge, take your time. Find your high lunge. High lunge has balance involved. So find stability, bring the arms overhead. Perfect. As you inhale, straighten the legs and lift a little higher, and then exhale, everything dips down. Inhale, come up, and then everything dips down. Go slow, go controlled, and dip down, and then coming back up and coming back down. Coming back up, glide the hands to the heart as we lower, and then inhale, send the body forward, look down at the big toe. On the next exhale, simply twist to the right-hand side. Breathe in, breathe out. Reaching down to the mat, step back to plank pose. One breath in plank. Exhale, if it's in your practice today, chaturanga. Otherwise, just take it to down dog. Rise to cobra and back to down dog. Remember, this practice is meant for you to tune into what you need today. Maybe what you prefer, or just love or don't love. So take it wherever you want. If you're not a big chaturanga fan, simply move the hips to downward facing dog. All right, left leg comes up. Exhale, bring it towards the left upper arm. Press it back and up. Bring it towards the right upper arm. Press it up. Bring it to the nose and pause. Roll the spine higher and then step forward. Find your high lunge once again. Remember balance. Spread the legs a little wider if the balance is a little iffy. All right. You inhale, straighten the legs and reach up. Exhale, dip nice and low. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dip low. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dip low. Inhale, take it up and then dip it low. This time, lift up and bring the hands to the heart as we go low. Inhale, push and go forward, looking at the big toe. Exhale, twist to the right, left. Breathe in. Breathe out. How does this feel right now? Looking down at the floor, plant the hands there, step back to plank pose. Once again, this is a choice, chaturanga or down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Right leg comes up high. Exhale to the right upper arm. Send it back. Bring it across to the left. Send it back. Bring it to center and pause. Pull the back heel off the floor so you're coming on your tippy toes. Bring your right foot forward. High lunge once again. Yes. This time we'll take a dip with a twist. So inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, open right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dip, open left. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open right. Inhale, left. Open. Coming back to center, hands to the heart. Inhale, push forward. Exhale, twist. We're going to change this a little bit. We're going to step in one step with the back foot. So much of your weight comes to that right foot now. Either stay here or opt to float the back foot off the floor. Softening the knee a little deeper, step back once again. Reach for the mat, step back to plank pose. Down dog or chaturanga, your choice. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale to the left upper arm. Push it back to the right upper arm. Push it back to the center and pause, arch the back and step it forward. Rise to high lunge once again. Beautiful. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, open left. Inhale, lift and straighten. Open to the right. Inhale, up, go left. Inhale, up and go right. Inhale, up, glide the hands to the heart. Inhale, push forward. Exhale, twist. Same thing on this side. Step that back foot in just a little bit to shift the weight to the front foot. Feel free to stay here. You're still in balance. Maybe take the toe to the floor instead of the ball of the foot, or simply float that back leg up and challenge your balance and strength. Beautiful. Slowly reach back with that back foot. Touch down, bring the hands to the mat, step back to plank pose. One breath in plank and exhale lower. Inhale to cobra and exhale downward facing dog. Fantastic. Step to the front of the mat. Inhale, rise halfway and exhale, fold. Root to rise as we stand once again and bring the hands to the heart. This time, bring the arms by your side, moving right into a chair pose. Have a seat and reach up. Sink a little lower. Spread the fingers maybe a little wider. Wiggle the toes to remind you to keep the weight back on those heels more than the front of the feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fantastic. One more inhalation. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale to a half fold. Exhale, touch down. This time, just step the right foot back, the left foot back to down dog. Inhale, right leg reaches to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. Inhale, straighten it up. Exhale, pull it forward and put it down. Drop the back knee. Inhale, rise. Exhale, glide forward, pull the elbows down, look up. And then inhale, back it up, and exhale, straighten the front leg as we fold forward. Inhale, rebend the knee, bring the left hand inside of the foot, tuck the back toe, knee comes up, sweep the right arm up and add a twist. Bringing the top hand back down, step back to downward dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, bend and stack and open up that hip. Note how wonderful this feels. Straighten the leg back up. Pull it forward and put it down. Lower the back knee to the mat. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, glide forward, pull down. Inhale, back it up. Exhale, fold forward, straight leg. Rebend, placing the right hand inside of this foot. Tuck the back toe, lift the knee up, and sweep the left arm to the sky. High lunge with a twist. Beautiful. Touching back down, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, bend and open. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale, step forward and spin the back heel this time. Rise to warrior one. And then bring the arms behind the back. Interlace those fingers and roll the shoulders back. So as we do this, you're going to feel the heart open up. Now, no worries on how flexible you are or not. Just roll back. Before we start to fold forward, push that front knee closer to the small toes. Now take a breath and begin to pull the arms away from the body and then bow forward. Your goal is to bring the shoulder in line with the knee. And here you have options to go really, really deep, even head to the floor. Beautiful. And then slowly begin to pull the body back up. Release the hands, come to warrior one, and open up to warrior two. From warrior two, pull the front leg straight. Turn that front toe towards the left. So you may face the back, but that is fine. Hands come to the hips. Inhale, push the heart forward. And exhale, lead with the heart as we come forward in a forward fold. All the way down, head towards the floor. Shift the weight to the balls of the feet. Draw the navel in, hips high. Beautiful. Now bringing the hands to touch down, push the mat away from you. Either one of your arms, lift it to a twist. Bring it back down and switch. Bring it back down. Bring the hands back to the waist, the chin to the chest, and simply roll back to stand. Taking that right toe back towards the front of the mat, float the arms out. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, glide to the right, and then right into triangle pose. Take a breath right here. Exhale, let it go. Bring the arm back towards the hip. Turn the body and reach for the floor. Soften the knee, step back to down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, bend and stack and open it. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bring it forward and put it down. Spin the back heel, root to rise. Warrior one. And then bring the arms back behind you. Once again, you have a moment to do all those little adjustments here to your clothing. All right, hands come together behind you. Rolling the shoulders back before we begin the fold. Move that front knee a little closer to those little toes. Keep the body facing forward. As you inhale, begin to pull the arm away from the body, and exhale, bow forward. Just take it wherever your body will go. This is called a humble warrior. Slowly begin to release and rise back to warrior one. Open up to warrior two, and then pull the front leg straight and turn your toes to face that right wall. Bringing the hands to the waist one more time. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, lead with the heart as you bow forward. Beautiful. Bring the head towards the floor, the weight to the balls of the feet. Move your hands to the mat, but this time I want you to walk them backwards through your legs as far as they will go. Feel free to widen the stance and try and get the head to touch down to the floor or near the floor. Walking the hands back to the center, push. Bring the hands right back to the hips, the chin to the chest as we roll back to stand. Turning the left toe towards the left wall, float the arms out. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, glide and lower, triangle pose. Beautiful. Take that top arm and begin to drop it towards the hip. As it comes around, just soften the knee, reach for the floor, step back to downward facing dog. Bringing the right foot outside of the right hand, left foot outside of the left. Sink deep and low into yoga squat, malasana. Take a moment to just tune into the sensations. Remember, this is your class today. So if this yoga squat needs to be on a block, sit on a block. If this is just not even something that you wish to even come near today, find your way onto the mat. We are taking it down. We're going to just change gears a little bit. So however you want to come to your mat, go there, whether you just kind of can sit back or you need to come forward and then just come to your mat. It's no real graceful way of doing that. So as we come here, roll gently onto the back. all the way down. Perfect. Bring the knees towards you. Place the hands right over the kneecaps. Take a moment to anchor the spine down to the mat, to draw the shoulders and soften them downward. And then keeping those hands right where they are and your knees connected, start to move them in a circular motion. Let the core muscles be in charge of this movement. So engage that core. Keep the legs connected. The hands are resting. They're not pushing and pulling. And then let's just go the other way. So just go slow, circle. Pay attention to the abdominals. And then slowly bring the knees back to the center. Bringing the head, the shoulders right up off the floor. Bring the right knee in a little closer and push the left one away from you. Single leg extensions. Take a breath. Exhale, gentle pull, pull, switch. 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 Pull, pull, and pull, pull. We've got one more each way, and bring everything back to the center. Drop the head, the shoulders down to the mat. Sweep the arms up over the head, interlace the hands, and glide them underneath the skull. Good. Lifting the head, the shoulders off the floor. Remember, your hands are simply a device to take pressure off of the neck. Pull the knees towards you, and then exhale, let them go. Inhale, squeeze tight. Exhale, extend. Inhale, squeeze tight and extend. And inhale, squeeze tight and extend. Inhale, squeeze, exhale, let it go. Inhale, squeeze and let it go. Inhale, squeeze and let it go. How about one more time? Squeezing, letting it go. And then bringing everything to center, lowering the head, the shoulders, release. Crisscross the legs. Either way makes no mind. Bring yourself to a seated pose. From here, we're going to pull our feet back and we're going to roll up to our knees and then uncross the legs. Step and stand. That simple movement is extremely important to master. As we get older, we want to always be able to get up off the floor. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, open wide, bow forward. Inhale to a half fold. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back to plank pose. Taking a side plank, take the left hand towards the right thumb, shift to the heels left and pull the right arm up, side plank and hold. Feel free to play with this a little bit. Find your way back to the center and find downward facing dog for one little release here. Once again, this is your practice. So drop a knee if you prefer to take a supported side plank. Take a child's pose if you're craving stillness. Back into plank as we take it to the other side. So right hand moves towards the left, heels go left, body turns right. Find stability wherever you find it. Feel free to have a little fun. Slowly make the way back to plank and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes high. Exhale, bend and open. Inhale, straighten, and exhale, bring it in and put it down. Spinning the back heel, warrior one, and right into warrior two. Settle, feel, be still. Look down at that front knee. Mine is really high, so my goal is to take it further forward. And so I see the bottom of my leg more parallel with the floor. Shoulders soft. Remember, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Perfect. Inhale to a beautiful, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, peaceful warrior. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Spin the back heel and twist. Bring the hand down and step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes high. Exhale, bend and open up the hip. Inhale, straighten it. And exhale, bring it forward. Spin the back heel, rise warrior one. And then find stillness in warrior two. Once again, just maybe tune in to your posture. Move that knee a little deeper forward, keeping the head over heart, heart over pelvis. Beautiful. Inhale to a peaceful warrior. And then exhale into a deep extended side angle. Inhale back to peaceful warrior. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Spin the back heel. Lift the left arm into a twist. Bring the hand down. Find downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, drifting forward to a plank pose. Bring the forearms to the mat. Drop the hips, but keep them kind of tilted upward just a hair. And hold right here for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Touchdown. Untuck those toes. Keep the hips on the floor, the heart nice and high. Move the forearms down to the mat. Sphinx pose. Pull the elbows in as your sternum lifts and pushes forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Beautiful. And now lift enough to just pull the elbows out to the side and bring the body down. Perfect. We're going to take our right arm and we're just going to rest it on our back. We're going to take our left arm by our shoulder and we're just going to press up and then lower slow. Press up and lower slow. Press up and lower slow. And then just once more, press up and lower slow. Bring the right hand to the mat and bring the left behind you. And just gently push away from the mat and then lower super slow. Press up and lower slow. Press up and lower slow. Once more, just giving it a little push, coming all the way back down. Bringing both hands next to the chest, push up to the tabletop. And then shift slightly forward, preparing for push-ups, just down and up. So lower and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower, and lift. For 4, and for 3, and for 2. Then just once more. Come all the way back to a child's pose, walking the hands with you. Settle in and sink low. Now this child's pose should feel much different than the one at the beginning of class. Feel free to slide the right arm under the left and just allow that shoulder to stretch a little bit. Maybe take your hand and bring it to your body and give yourself a little good job tap on the other shoulder. And then let's switch, just sliding the left arm through, bringing the hand up to the back shoulder, tapping yourself a couple times, good job. And then child's pose. Fantastic. Coming back to tabletop, tuck the toes, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Coming back into a cross-legged position, right leg to the left hand. Left leg steps behind it, and gently bring yourself back down to the mat. Here we are. Let's stay seated for a moment. Just Just allow the body to be tall, rooting from the sitting bones, lifting from the crown of the head. Fantastic. Bring the hands to the heart. Going to slowly begin to fall back just a little bit. And then bring the feet to the floor. And then lift the shins up. Reach the fingers forward. Bring the hands back to the heart and touch the feet back down. Extending the legs long, bring the right foot in towards the inner thigh. Inhale, reaching to the sky. Exhale, bow forward, Janushirasana. Remember, this long leg is active. It's pushing into the mat. Your toe is being pulled towards the kneecap, and your gaze is looking past your foot. The chin is moving towards the shin. Good. Slowly let this go. And the leg that is bent, lift it up and cross the foot over the other. Placing the right hand behind you, push the floor away to really straighten out the spine. Bring the left arm to the ear, take a breath. As you exhale, begin to twist towards the right and pull the elbow to the leg. Half Lord of the Fishes twist. Spread the fingers, feel the pose, pull the toe towards the knee. You've got this. Slowly let it go. Just turn the other way, just for a moment. Unwind the spine, come back to center, and extend the leg out long. Let's go the other side now. So pull that left leg in. Anchor down the long leg. Inhale, reaching to the sky. Exhale, reaching for the foot. Inhale, rise and press forward with the heart and the chin. Exhale, lower that chin towards your shin. If the reaching for the foot is just not where you can go, you have the option of just grabbing the leg, even the side of your mat, to pull just gently. Release and let it go. Bring that knee up, cross the foot over. Left hand behind you this time as you push the mat away. Find your posture. Check out that long leg. Have you already relaxed the foot? Yep. So pull it back and activate that leg. Inhale, reaching the arm to the sky. Exhale, begin the twist and pull the arm down. Find that space. Look over that back shoulder. Spread those fingers. Beautiful. Let it go and simply unwind the spine for a moment. And then coming back to the center, extend both legs. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bow forward. Now draw the belly in around the spine. Chin comes to the chest as we begin our descent to the mat. Slowly, purposefully engage the core. Bringing the arms up and over the head, let's continue rolling up. So inhale, peel back up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, pull the belly in, round the spine, roll back down, chin to chest until the end, and let the arms come over the head. Keep going. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, curl the spine back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rolling up. Exhale, reaching forward. Inhale, rolling back. Exhaling, let it go. Remember, if you need to assist, your knee comes in. It helps you come up, release and reach. Bring the knee back in and roll back down. Your abdominals are getting stronger by the moment, no matter which version you use. Very good. Let's find our way back down to the mat. And bring the feet to the floor and straighten the legs out. Reaching up with the arms, pull the shoulders down. Good. So we're going to lower the right leg and the left arm at the same time. So that left thumb is heading towards the mat. So be over your head. So lower it down and bring the heel towards the floor. And then come back to center. Go the other side, just lower down. And come up. And lower down. And come up. And lower down. And come up. And lower down. and come up, lower down, and come up once more, lower it down, and bring it up. Lifting the head, the shoulders off the floor, reach for the right leg and lower the left to a hover. Take a breath. As we exhale, we give it a little pull, pull, then switch. Each of those little pulls have a little exhale, 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 switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. And exhale, exhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, switch one more time and come back to the center. Bring the head and shoulders down. Bending the knees, put the feet down. Finding bridge pose. Slowly lift the hips off of the floor. Move the shoulders in. Lift the hips a little higher. Do a little glute work while we are here today. So inhale, squeeze and lift. Exhale, dip it a little. Inhale, lift and squeeze. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift and squeeze, and let it go. Inhale, squeeze it. We have 4 more here. So big, tight squeeze at the top, and then just release and soften. Big, tight squeeze, release and soften. Squeeze it and soften. This time we're going to take it up and hold it, though. We're going to hold it at the top, shifting the weight to the left leg. Bring the right knee towards you. Now kick it away. Here's 1 and pull it in. Again and pull it in. And again and pull it in. And again and pull it in. This time push it out. Stay here. Lift it up. Lower it halfway. Knee to knee, starting and stopping. Again, just lift and lower. This time lower it all the way down towards the ankle and lift it to the knee. Again and again. Once more. And now the full range, so all the way down and all the way up. Still pushing deep with that left foot, keeping the hip high off the floor. Lift it and lower it and lift it. We've got 4 more here, 4 of these long ones. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. On the last one, keep it up top. Push a little higher and pulse it for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and hold it. Move that leg out to face 2 o'clock. Now bend the knee, tap the toe to the opposite knee and kick it out. Toe to knee and kick. Toe to knee and kick. And toe to knee and kick. You've got to stay with me for 4, for 3, for 2, bringing it right back to the center for final pulses, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to touch down. Rebend the knee, take the left leg and cross it over the right. Bring that knee in and just enjoy a sleeping pigeon stretch. Not sleep. So here is an opportunity to move a little or stay completely still, or a little of both. Listen. Embrace this deep, deep stretch. Fantastic. So from here, we're going to take the right foot to the floor. We're going to roll to our right side and keep this top leg bent. Bring it to the floor as well and support your head. Kick out that lower leg and just lift and lower it for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, for 6, for 7, and 1 more. Now we'll move the foot to the inside of the leg. I like to rest it right on the inside of the knee. And now just lift everything for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, then 1 more. Bringing yourself onto your back, crisscross that leg once again. Place the right foot down and push the left knee away from you. Well done. Bringing both feet back to the floor, we have another side. So slowly make your way up into a bridge pose. Settle in, find some space there. Walk the shoulders under and the feet a little closer. And now from the top, let's just lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, and lift and lower. Just 4 and 3 and 2. Holding it now at the top, shifting the foot to the left, to the right side, lift the left leg up, right leg up, sorry. Right leg comes up, there we go. All right. Just lift and push a little bit higher, bend the knee, now kick it out for 4, or 3, or 2, and then 4, 1, hold it out, lift it up, drop it to the knee. Lift it up and drop it to the knee. Lift it up and drop it to the knee. And up and all the way down and up to the knee. Knee and down and knee and down. Just 2 more. Just 1 more. Now full range, 8 of them. So here's up and down and up and down. Really push. Up and down and up and down. 4 more. Here's 4. Here's 3. Oh my goodness. Here's 2. And then here's 1 and pulse it up. Push 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and lower down. Guess what, you guys? We did the same side. If you were wise enough to switch, good for you, but otherwise lift back up. I thought I had it right. All right, lift the left leg up. That's more like it. Bend it. Now push it out. So we had a little bonus, but I promise you, we're not doubling it up on this side. So just pushing out and in, and hold it out. Lift it up and lower it down. Knee to knee, halfway, halfway, and halfway, all the way down, halfway up and down, up and down, up and down. And let's take that full range 8 times. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Here comes those pulses up. Let's go for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Hold it at the top and move it out to 10 o'clock. Bend the knee and touch the other knee and kick. Bend and kick. Bend and kick. And 4 more. For 4, for 3, for 2, and then bring it back to the center and pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and lower down. Ooh, now take that right leg over the left. Much better. I am so sorry about that. Let's bring the knee in and just enjoy stillness, movement, whatever suits your fancy. Sometimes I just get so absorbed in what we're doing that I forget that we have a right and a left and we started on one side or the other. All right. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and put that left foot down. Tip over towards the right and bring that right foot to the floor. We're going to roll and support our head and kick out the lower leg. Flex the foot as we lift it for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then for 1. Bring the other foot on top wherever you're comfortable. Go 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll onto the back and recross the same leg. This time, just push it away from you. Fantastic. Untuck the leg, uncross the leg, bring both legs in and up and push them out wide. Just stretch those inner thighs, flex the feet, and give them a point. Push them right back together. Bring the hands to the mat. Walk them underneath your sacrum just a little bit and begin to lower and either bend to lift or straighten lift. And lower and lift and lower and lift and lower and lift. This time, as you lower, pull the arms close to the body. As you go past halfway, push on the elbows, come up. As the feet touch down, push the elbows into the mat and let the head fall way back. Open the heart, fish pose. And then lifting the chin back to the chest, find your way down and release right here to your Shavasana. So if there's anything else your body needs, just go ahead and take it. Remember, today is all about you. Otherwise, just find the stillness here as we conclude our class this morning. About today, we take a big breath and bring our arms over our head. Kind of wiggle yourself into a really beautiful little morning stretch. And then bringing the hands to the heart, wrap your arms around them, giving them a nice big hug, a well-deserved hug. Feel free to move on your back a little bit, maybe even a happy baby, anything that feels good before we make our way up into our easy pose. Remember, we roll off to the side, take a couple breaths there, and make your way back up. Well done, you guys. Bringing our hands to the heart, just bow the head, breathe in, and a nice low and purposeful exhalation all the way out. And let us today just simply be grateful for everything. Namaste.